All right, today I am going to share with you new programs that are going to allow Florida home buyers, some of you, not everybody, but a good number of Florida home buyers to get, well, free money. I don't know if that's kosher to say, but these programs that I'm going to share with you, they are programs where the lenders or the government is going to give you money that doesn't have to be repaid. So I'm going to guide you through that. So in a second, let's see if we can do this slideshow right here, and we'll go through all of it. So here we go. All right. So you see this laundry list. There's a few programs. There's the One Plus, there's the Purchase Plus, there's the Borrow Smart Home Ready, FHA. Some of them I'm not going to go. FHA, you basically know about. The others are kind of new, and you might not be as familiar with them. So that's what we're going to go on in deeper detail. But before we do that, very quickly, just give you a little bit of background about myself. My name is Jason Eichmiller. That's my wife Bridget and my three kids, Alyssa, Jason, and Molly. Personally, we moved down to Florida about 4.5 years ago in August of 2019. And I'm every single day I'm pinching myself. I'm counting my lucky stars that I was able to do this. So now I own and run Key Home Lending and this YouTube channel. And my whole goal is whether you live in Florida and you're looking to buy a new property, or whether you're like me and you're like me 4.5 years ago and you're looking to purchase down here. I want to cover you. I want to make sure that not only are you getting the best possible mortgage, not only are you getting the least amount of money down and the smallest payment and connecting with the best realtor, but I'm also here to help you with the intangibles, like planning your move, figuring out the schools if you have a family, figuring out where to go, just the little things that are really big things when you make a move. Obviously, right here, you can see my contact info at 888-309-9705. Got my cell phone number down there as well, email address and website. And if we go to keyhome.life really quick, you can see that if you want to get in touch with me right away, you can call me or you can email me. If you want to schedule a time to chat, just go to keyhome.life. And if you're on a desktop, you'll be able to enter your information on the right. If you're on mobile, normally I think the information ad or the form submit is down towards the bottom. And then below that, we've got a whole bunch of client testimonials from other folks that I've helped, whether they're purchasing, whether they're refinancing. Here are a few. That's Matt, Laura, she was a first-time home buyer. Darla was a first-time home buyer. Chuck and Millie, they were downsizing. They're seniors. Matt was purchasing another property as well. So if you want to read through all the testimonials, again, you can go to Keyhome, www.keyhome.life. So, all right, enough about me and what we do. I think you get it. So here is, I'm going to go over these programs. There's two that I'm really going to touch on. Again, FHA, it's on the far right, but we're going to touch more on this Purchase Plus program, which is the second to left, and the One Plus program, because they just give you the biggest bang for your buck. Now, one thing you need to know, and this is a matrix that we made up. You don't have to be a first-time home buyer to take advantage of some of these programs. So, for example, the One Plus, you don't have to be a first-timer. You can own a house. You can own multiple homes. Purchase Plus, one of you, if you have spouses, one of you has to be a first-time home buyer, which means that technically you can't have owned a home within the past 3 years. FHA on the far right, FHA allows you to put down 3.5%, and it's for first-time home buyers, or if you've owned a home before. And then FHA's cousin is conventional, and with conventional, you only have to put 3% down. Now getting a little bit complex, back to the Purchase Plus and back to the One Plus, those are both conventional programs. So to do a Purchase Plus or to do a One Plus, you only have to put 3% down. And you can look down here to where it says LTV or loan to value, maximum 97. So you can't put less than 3% down here. FHA, again, you see you put 3.5% down. So let's go through these one by one. I'm going to take you through, let's see here. We'll do Purchase Plus first because it's a neat program. It is for first-time home buyers, and it does say credit applied towards down payment or funds to close of $5,250. It's actually $5,250 plus they give you $500 to your appraisal. Plus, they give you another $500 for completing some first-time homebuyer online course. So, yeah, that's the Purchase Plus program. Let's go farther down the line. When you look at mortgage insurance right here, with this program and actually the One Plus as well, they actually give you cheaper mortgage insurance. If you ever looked into a conventional loan, if you're not getting one of these programs and you're only putting 3% down, the mortgage insurance is kind of a little bit pricey. But when you use one of these two programs, the mortgage insurance goes down drastically. I actually have a couple clients under contract now who are saving hundreds of dollars a month through reduced mortgage insurance. And that doesn't count to this 5250 or 6250 really. That's an outside, or it's another benefit. Now, going down to Purchase Plus a little bit farther, there is no income requirement. So for One Plus and the Hometown Heroes, which we're not going to really touch on this because it's kind of tough to do, what they do is they're only going to give you, to do this program, you have to make less than 80% of the area median income. And later down this little presentation, I'll show you a slide and I'll teach you how you can check your income. You can check what your income can be. So with the Purchase Plus, you don't have to worry about that. You can make whatever money you want and you still get the $6,250. Now, here's the catch with this program. Here's why everybody can't do it. For location, with the location, you must currently live in an eligible census tract. And I'm talking about currently live, not where you're moving. This is based on your current address. So since you need to be a first-time home buyer, you're renting. So where are you renting? You've got to be renting in a eligible census tract within 21 metropolitan statistical areas. So we'll go over those in a second. So again, you have to be a first-time home buyer. Your FICO can be as low as 620. You can put down as little as 3%, and there's no maximum loan amount, and that is for the Purchase Plus. Now, let's go a little bit deeper on it, and let's look at these eligible metro areas. So you see all of these, and remember, we're talking about, if you're watching this, you either live in Florida or you're looking to move to Florida. So you can live in these areas right here. Let's see. Well, Miami, for example, I'm going to show you Miami. I'm going to show you Tampa. I'm going to show you Orlando. I'm going to show you Baltimore. I actually grew up in the Baltimore area. That's why that's near and dear to my heart. But if you live in any of these other areas, or if you want to check out, because Miami also is, it includes Fort Lauderdale and West Palm and a little bit farther west in Palm Beach County. So if you want to see, hey, Jason, can I do this? Wherever I live in Atlanta, I live in Baltimore area, I live in Philly, Jersey, Phoenix. Can I use this program? Then just shoot me over an email with your address, and in the subject, put something like, hey, can I use this program? Give me your address and I'll look it up for you. Again, my email address, I'll give it to you right here. It's jason@keyhomelending.com. All right, so back to the census tracts here. Let's take a look at Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm. So as you can see, if you live in the Miami area, except for these little smidgens right here, you've got this program. You have a free $6,000 sitting right there, ready for you to take. As we go up to Broward, this is Broward County right about here. A lot of areas in Fort Lauderdale and kind of associated areas in Broward County work. You can qualify. And then as you go up to Palm Beach County, looking at Green Acres, looking at West Palm Beach, looking a little bit farther north and west, you also have areas that qualify as well. So again, if you're not sure, and you probably won't be sure because these aren't the best maps in the world, go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll take a look at it and I'll let you know if you can get your free $6,000. So that's Miami. Here's the Orlando area. You see all these shades of gray. This is where you can do it in Orlando. Tampa, St. Pete, you see all this right here. And then finally, Baltimore. And this is just touching upon a few areas out of the, I think it's 21. So look at this again. Take a look at this, and if you're interested and you want to see it, shoot me an email. I'm glad to help. All right, next we're going to talk about the 1+, because if your income is a little bit less than the AMI, so if it's 80% or less of the AMI, then you can get a credit of up to 2% of the purchase price. So if you have a $400,000 purchase price, what's 2% of $400,000? $8,000. So that's a little bit more powerful than the $6,000 that you'll get over with the Purchase Plus program. So again, if you're at 80% or less of AMI, you don't have to be a first-time home buyer. 2%, you get a 2% credit. They're also going to give you a reduction of savings in your mortgage insurance, which is really, really cool. Again, you save some money. It's awesome. This is available everywhere, so you don't have to worry about census tracts or anything like that. Again, don't have to be a first-time home buyer. Minimum FICO is 620. Now you can't put more with this program. You can't put more than 5% down, and you can put as little as 3% down. This does, however, it does have a maximum loan amount of $350,000. So you can kind of tell with these programs, they're kind of nichey, right? Some you might be, depending on situations, you might want to try for the Purchase Plus. You might want to try for the 1+. You might do FHA, or maybe you're just maybe you can't qualify for any of these and you're just going conventional. But the thing I always try to do is save you money wherever I can. And that, again, that's why we're going through this. So now let's take a look at how we can figure out what your AMI is. So if you you can kind of see it up here. Don't worry about all these letters and numbers, kind of looks like hieroglyphics. If you just go to ami-lookup-tool.fanniemae.com, you can just put in your address or your town, and there it'll pop out the area median income. So my town, I live in Wellington, Florida, it's just in Palm Beach County. Absolutely love it. Our area median income is $84,500, which means that 80% of your area median income is 67,600 buckaroos. So to be able to use this in Wellington, right? Other cities are going to be different, but to be able to use this program, the 1+ in Wellington, you have to make less than $67,600 a year. And if you scroll down farther, you can see conforming loan limits. 1 unit, $766,500, 2 units higher, 3 units is higher, 4 units is higher, and then FHA is $621,000. That's not on this list because it's a Fannie Mae tool. So anyway, that's the 1+. Now, I went over this pretty quickly. I don't want you on this video for too long. You've got stuff to do with your day. I actually have a closing tomorrow that I've got to finish up. But I wanted to give you an idea of some of the programs that, again, give you free money, because these credits right here, you don't have to pay them back, which is really, really neat. So, yes, got a couple more testimonials. Basically, if you want to take a look at them, go ahead and push pause. But really, if you'd like to see if these programs can work for you, if you're interested in moving to Florida, here, I'll throw myself back on the screen right here. If you're interested in moving here, or you live in Florida and you're looking to relocate or buy a new property, then I'd be more than happy to help. I've helped hundreds of home buyers. And I mean, I know, again, if you're looking to make a big move, it's aggressive and it could be scary, but I did it personally myself. I took my 3 kids and my wife down to Palm Beach County, Florida, and we didn't know a soul in Wellington, and we are so happy that we moved here. I count my blessings. I count my lucky stars that we were able to do this and that we took the leap. Now there's a lot of fear. You'll probably get FUD from family members and friends up from wherever you live now. Hint, they're probably jealous. We sure got some of that. But it's like a horse in a horse race. Put your blinders on. If you really, really want to do this, you can do this. Now you got to take a look at, if you have a family, you got to look at schools. Hint is, you can go to greatschools.org, then you'll be able to punch in your area and you can find the good school systems. That's what we did. There's a lot of different areas in Florida. Again, I live in Palm Beach County, so I'm an expert on this area. But if you're looking to move, say, down to Miami or Fort Lauderdale or Tampa or Orlando or Fort Myers or wherever, Space Coast, St. Augustine. We just, I took my daughter Molly on a field trip to St. Augustine on Friday, and it was just the best time running around with a bunch of elementary kids. We loved it, and from the looks of it, there's some good adulting there too. So if you'd like advice, not just on the loan, not just on finding a realtor, but really to see, hey, where do you think I should move? What do I have to do to get things ready to move? And if you're nervous, if you just want to talk about the intangibles, which are, again, very tangible, then feel free to give me a shout. Again, my name is Jason Eichmiller. I enjoy so much. I really, really enjoy working with folks and helping them go from wherever you are to really realizing their dream down here in Florida. And it is really, like, my family. Sounds hokey, but we absolutely found our dream city. We've got great friends down here, and man, we're never going back. So my contact information is here. Feel free to reach out. You can call me, email me, visit the website and put in your information and schedule a time to talk. Either way, I'm more than happy to help if you'd like me to. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope this helped. I hope now this is opening your eyes up to maybe find a affordable program where you can actually save some money and get some free money back on your mortgage, and I'll do my very best to help. All right, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.